I just heard my dead brother call my name. And the sound is coming from inside the ground.
I grew up in a small village. At night, everywhere was quiet. There were no street lights. No noise. Just the sound of insects and the wind. My uncle was a mechanic. His workshop was small, but people came from other villages to fix their bikes. I used to help him after school. Behind the workshop, there was bush. And deep inside that bush, there was an old shrine. My uncle always warned us about it. He used to say, "Don't go there. Don't joke there. Don't call anything there." But there was a boy in our area named Kola. He was about 14 years old. And he liked to do foolish things. Kola was the type of boy that always wanted to prove he was brave. He laughed at warnings. He laughed at elders. He laughed at stories. One night, Kola came to meet me behind the last houses in the village. He held a small flashlight, and I could see his face clearly. He smiled and said, "Come. I want to show you something." I asked him where we were going. He said, "To the shrine." I told him no. But he kept talking. He said the shrine was fake. He said spirits were not real. He said people only feared it because they were weak. I don't know why, but I followed him. We walked past the last house. Then we entered the bush. The path was narrow. The grass was tall. And the air felt heavy. It felt like the bush was holding its breath. After some minutes, we reached the shrine. The shrine was old. Broken mud walls. A flat stone in front. And a huge tree behind it. The tree was so big that the roots looked like snakes on the ground. The place was too quiet. Even the insects stopped for a moment. I felt like something was watching us, but I didn't see anything. Kola laughed. He walked to the stone and sat down like it was his chair. Then he brought out a small bell. The kind people tie on goats. He shook it once. The sound was sharp. It entered the bush like a signal. I told him to stop. He looked at me and said, "You see? Nothing is happening." Then he shook the bell again. That was when I noticed something. Behind the shrine, there was a hole in the ground. It looked like a tunnel. It was not there before. Or maybe it was, and I just didn't see it. Kola stood up and walked toward it. I grabbed his arm and told him not to go close. But he pushed my hand away. He bent down and shined his flashlight inside the hole. Then, he stopped moving. His face changed. Before I could speak, something grabbed his legs. It pulled him backward. Hard. Kola screamed and held the ground, but it was useless. His flashlight fell and rolled. I saw hands. Not animal hands. Hands like a person, but wrong. Long fingers. Covered in dirt. They dragged him into the hole like he was a bag. And in less than 5 seconds, he was gone. I couldn't move. My whole body felt cold. My ears were ringing. My mouth was dry. Then I ran. I ran back to the workshop as fast as I could. My uncle was outside. He looked at my face and knew something was wrong. I couldn't even talk well. I just kept saying, "Kola. Kola, the bush, the shrine." My uncle didn't ask questions. He picked up a lantern. And he told me to lead him. We went back there. The shrine was still there. But the hole was gone. There was only normal ground. We searched everywhere. We called his name. We shouted. Nothing answered. Not even an echo. The next day, People searched again. They never found color. No blood. No clothes. No body. Just nothing. After that, nobody joked about that shrine again. And nobody went near that bush path at night. And ever since that night, if I hear my name in the dark, I don't answer.